So much said, I'm in too deep. Waters I tread can't catch my breath. A shadow chasing me. A game of hide and seek. Found now have a key.
What a fancy new opening, eh? Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Deconversion Stories. Today, I'm talking with my friend, the SkepTick, who recently moved here to be with the one that he loves from all the way across the pond in England over to, of all fucking places, Kentucky, the home of fried chicken.
Yeah, right. And that's what it's known for. And
That's
not
right.
the Ark Encounter, which, you know.
Oh, good Lord. Have you been to that place? Or?
No, I've only been here for 5 months. It is on my list to go there. I definitely want to go and see what it's all about.
I just want to go there and like point and laugh.
Yeah,
That's
right.
all I want to do.
Yeah. That intro was fancy, by the way. I liked it.
Well, Mikey just came up with that one. Actually, he put that together. He's my producer. He's not with us tonight, guys, due to the war that's going on there with Russia and Ukraine. His wife, I believe, has relatives there, if I remember correctly, and she's not dealing with this very well. So he's kind of there consoling her for the evening. But he will join us for the after party, just so you guys know about that. But anyways, the SkepTick, man, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. I've been excited
pleasure,
for
sir.
a long time.
Yeah. We've been talking about this for, you know what I've been not doing is this. Hang on, before we, hang on, no, is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. Hang on here. They're under
This is why you
Mikey.
need
There
a
we go.
producer.
Exactly. There we go. See, when you see the hashtag coins, it's a drinking game that we have here because my phone makes the Mario noise for coins. So,
yeah.
so when you hear the noise, if I remember to, I do that. And so, guys, you're on your own. If you hear the noise, just take a drink tonight because we don't have Mikey. So, you guys can regulate yourselves. But anyways, dude, what I do here is I chat with people about their journeys away from whatever belief systems they were once a part of.
Yeah.
So basically, I ask folks to kind of take us back to those days and lead us on that path, and how those little clues started coming in, where you're like, wait a fucking minute here, and then you eventually you wake up one day and you go, fuck this, I'm an atheist.
Yeah, right. I loved my journey into atheism because it wasn't a difficult transition. So I grew up. I was baptized. I guess wasn't baptized as such, more christened. I don't know what the difference is. Less water, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe a little sprinkle instead of dousing your ass.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. And I don't remember it because I was a baby. But I was told that I was christened as a child, which now means I get to go to a heaven if there is one.
Right.
I can do anything now, but as long as you're christened, you're
That's
fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you got to go apologize once in a while too, right? Some priest, I think. Or
I'm screwed then. Not a chance. I've never apologized. Not for anything bad. Well, maybe I have. Not to a priest or anything though. So yeah, I grew up. I'm from the south of England, and grew up as a Christian. I went to schooling's very different over in the UK to how it is here. Everyone wears a uniform regardless of religious belief, because I feel like over here it's religious schools have uniforms, right? In America especially. I'm not sure about Canada. How does it work in Canada?
Canada, the uniforms are generally for those in the private schools.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
no, it's everybody wears a uniform in the UK.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to pick out what to wear. At least you know exactly what you're wearing every day.
Yeah.
It takes away that stress. And at school, we did religious things like sitting in an assembly and singing "Kumbaya, my Lord."
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We had to do the Lord's Prayer, if you can believe that.
There's sure.
Right there, guys.
I don't ever remember doing the Lord's Prayer at school. Maybe we did, and I've just blocked it out.
Probably.
I must apologize. I did say I put a link up on my community page saying I will be on camera, but my camera isn't working. My wife, bless her, she sewed a circle on a face mask and everything. So well, somehow. But anyway, she's listening in the other room. She's a very supportive wife, considering I live in the Bible Belt. You know.
Yes.
But
Well,
we'll get
part
onto
of it
that.
anyways.
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll get onto that in a little while. So, school was easy. I remember hearing stories of a man called Jesus, and I just thought it was a story. I never really thought, oh, there must really have been a bloke called Jesus. I just, like there's a Harry Potter, and there's a cat in a hat, and there's a Jesus. I'd never thought, oh, this person really existed. And I'd never really asked my parents about it. My parents weren't religious as such. They liked to go to church for Christmas. We didn't go.
Oh, okay. So they do like the holidays, and that's about it.
Yeah, and I went to Sunday school a handful of times. But I mean, I went to go and play with the Play-Doh, not to listen to stories, and so I didn't really grow up as a religious child. And I later found out that my mother, rather than being religious as such, she was a spiritualist. She believed in the ghosts of people and going and listening to mediums and hearing messages from the dead. Yeah. So I kind of got into that when I was early teens.
I was there too in my 20s, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right. Yeah, actually, probably right into my 30s almost. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I
was Wiccan for a while too.
Oh, so. Nice. I wouldn't say I was ever Wiccan, but I felt like I believed that I could maybe one day talk to the dead. My gran believed she was a clairvoyant, apparently, and had a crystal ball, and she spoke to people. And I think that's where my mother got it from.
Probably.
Yeah, and then passed down to me, apparently. So I went to like readings, and it was kind of like a churchy atmosphere where there were people who sat at the front and did readings for the congregation. But there was no praying or anything. It was just, I'm getting Martha. Anybody related to Martha? Yeah. Martha says the keys are in the pot behind the shed. Oh, great. That kind of thing.
It's funny how those things work. If you
right. Yeah.
Let's pick some of the most common names. It starts with
exactly,
getting an M name, and you should know exactly what they're fucking telling you. So stop it.
And all it is, really, it seems to be like somebody in the audience goes, well, I haven't had anybody speak to me, so it must be for me this time. Yeah, I knew a Michael. Yeah, that's it. Michael saying, Did Michael die? No. Yeah, no, right. Michael didn't die. Michael knows someone that died. Yeah, that's Mike. Those sorts of stuff.
Who doesn't know someone that died?
Yeah, exactly. It's just ridiculous. But so at that stage of my life, I wanted to explore the possibility of being clairvoyant or clairaudient, so I started studying. And the worst thing you can ever do when you want to find out more about beliefs is to research them.
Yep. It's a good way to get rid of them.
Yeah. So I was like, right, I'm related to a lady that can speak to the dead. There's no way I can't do this. And I went in all guns blazing and found nothing. And then I started questioning everything.
Good.
Which I was probably in my early 20s at this stage. And I descended into a place of anger where you feel like you've been lied to your entire life, and everybody who says they believe in God is wrong. And you get angry at the fact that they've wasted their time just like you have, and that makes things worse because people push back when you're angry at them for believing in something. And it just it descended into a madness thing, and I was just so annoyed at everyone. And almost at the first peak of the Dunning-Kruger effect, I know that there's no God, so everybody's got to listen to me and everything that I have to say. You're all wrong. And then I started discovering shows about atheism, and I felt like an absolute fool at how outspoken I'd been about something I know very little about. And that was it, really. I discovered maybe sort of 2013, 2014, I discovered the Atheist Experience on YouTube. And I'd been on YouTube for a while. But yeah, you've been on, haven't you? So
no, I haven't done that show. I've done the Talk Heathen.
Yes.
Wanted. I've done the Perspective.
Sure.
One of these days I'll get on there.
Yeah, and they need to have you on. Do they not know who you are?
Oh, they know who I
Yeah, maybe that's why.
am. One for the guest.
Yeah, so because I've been on YouTube since 2010, just not on this
Me
channel.
too.
I use my face on another channel, but I've kind of just given up on that because it has gone nowhere in 10 years, 10 or 11 years. So last year I started my SkepTick channel, and I just like the name, like SkepTick, because
Mhm.
do you use tick rather than check mark up in Canada?
Either or. Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
but Americans
Depends on where you are in Canada.
Americans call me the SkepCheck.
Skip check.
It just doesn't make sense. SkepTick, which I mean, it's fine. But so I started that channel last year, and I was just like, I finally feel confident about talking about why I don't believe things.
Good.
And so that was
We
born.
need more people doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for more channels coming on and talking about trans rights and lack of belief. And the more voices we have, the more of an impact we will have.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
I'm not about being angry about it. Just it's okay to not believe, and this is why.
Yeah.
You know.
As a matter of fact, it's trying to normalize it.
Yeah,
Is what
absolutely.
we're trying
Yeah.
to do, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you said trans rights, and I was just thinking, oh wow, I just watched a little bit of the Transatlantic, which is
Sure.
Katie,
Yes.
and usually Arden is her co-host, but today my very good friend Ben was
Oh,
her
really?
co-host. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Student Dr. Ben was her
Oh,
co-host for
yes.
today.
I've seen Ben around on some of the Facebook forums.
No, he's great. He's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, and I saw Katie do. I think I first saw her on an Atheist Experience, and I went, "Wow, who is she? She's great."
Yeah, she's awesome.
yeah.
Fucking hell of a guitar player too. Like, holy
Oh,
crap!
really?
Move here so you can play in my band, Katie.
Oh, I'm so jealous of people who can play an instrument.
Yeah, me too. All I can do
Yeah.
is sing. Well, I can play a little bit
Same.
of shit, but like I can play some 12-bar blues and some drums and trumpet, but that's
I
about
mean,
it.
you can do about 100 times more than me. I can sing. I'm a musical theatre performer, so I love.
Oh,
singing.
nice.
Yeah, I have done that for nearly 20 years. I'm 38 years old. I know I don't sound it. Thanks. So yeah, nearly 20 years. I've been doing that, and as soon as I moved to Kentucky, I said to my wife, I need to find a place to perform. I need it. She's very supportive, and she showed me where to go, and that's it. I was off.
Nice.
But yeah, so I don't feel like my journey's that exciting to listen to into atheism, but I don't think it's
Well,
the
it's
norm.
the way you talk about it that makes
Sure,
it
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah,
You've
absolutely.
got that animated voice style, which is because before we went live, we were talking a little bit about voiceovers and voice acting
Yeah.
and stuff like that, which you
Yeah.
do as well. So.
That's my job. And
Wow.
I've been a voiceover for 13, 14 years.
So how do we know
2008,
it's
so
really
it's
you?
14. Yeah, well, yeah. That's the thing. And
So we got to talk afterwards. I think maybe during the after, because you got to hook me up. I got to get some work doing that shit. I think it's
yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
funny.
We'll talk about it. That's absolutely
Okay,
absolutely
cool.
fine. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm technically not allowed to work for American or North American continent clients just yet because of the visa that I'm on. It's a very complicated thing. Yeah, I came over to Kentucky on a fiance visa. Me and my now wife got engaged in 2019, and then pandemic hit and everything slowed down, and we went almost 11 months without seeing each other at one point. Long distance relationships are hard.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, but now we're very much together, and it's the best thing in the world. And that was a big thing for me when we first met. Obviously, I knew she was from Kentucky. I did say to her, and I feel bad because you shouldn't like judge people on beliefs or anything, but I did say that it was a deal breaker if she was religious. She was like, no, I'm not.
Fuck that.
Yeah. But she is so supportive on the whole sort of skepticism thing and me creating content on it, which is just amazing. Because it's got to be hard being someone from a very religious country that's not supposed to be a religious country, but is. and speaking out about not being religious, because it's so easy to talk about not being religious in the UK. Like
Yeah,
half of the country isn't religious.
Yeah, I'd say more than half.
Yeah, probably is. And so you don't ever get asked. Nobody says, "Oh, are you Catholic or Protestant or Roman Catholic?" Or you
So
just don't get asked.
a quick question from Nidimus in the chat here.
Yeah.
BG Group Oil and Gas, is that one of the companies you do voice work for?
I may have. I don't think so. It doesn't ring a bell. But I've done tens of thousands of commercials over the years. So I have no idea.
Well, I think he recognizes your voice.
Maybe. If he's in the UK, like I do a lot of radio and TV commercials in the UK.
Oh, okay.
So that's mostly where I'd be heard. And thanks to the glories of the internet, I can do that work anywhere in the world. So
Yes, indeed.
So I as soon as I moved in, the first thing I did was build a studio so that I could go and work for the UK again. And then, I mean, I had a booth back in the UK as well, and that's where I made my videos for the SkepTick channel. I use this booth as promoting that as well. So so coming to a very religious country as an atheist, I didn't know what to expect. Because you kind of not glamorize it, but you kind of get these preconceived ideas of what it's going to be like. You see, like you base countries that you go and visit on the way they've been shown in the TV and media and everything. And I just thought everyone was going to ask me what church I go to, or do I want to go to a church? And I haven't had any of that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very shocked at it. Yeah,
it's probably because of your accent. I mean, once they start talking to you, they probably instantly think you're a tourist.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And actually, I've been to, there's a Starbucks, and I hate going to chains, but I'd rather go to an independent. But there's not many to choose from, and the closest coffee place to me is Starbucks, which you still have to drive to. Yeah, I know. But I've been going there since it opened back in November, and I go a couple of times a week. And last week I went and got a coffee, and they said, "How long are you staying for?"
See, I told you.
Yeah. I've been coming here for how many months, and you still think I'm just a tourist? I had to say to them,
maybe they might think you're on a work visa or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
It's like, no, you're stuck with me, fuckers.
Yeah, right. Yeah, nah. And I love as well that I'm only one of 4 Brits in the town that I live in. 4 or 5, maybe 5. 5 Brits in the town that I live in. We're taking over, I tell you.
I was just going to say, you got to watch out for these guys.
Yeah, right. We might start our own church.
Church of Brit.
Yeah, right. Where we all we do is just drink tea. We don't throw it in any harbors. All right, you come in and you have a cup of tea.
It's the Teetotalers Church.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident in saying that I don't believe. And I've only been here for 5 months, but I mean, today I went to Walmart to go and buy myself a audio player for my car, the car that I've got, which is very kindly donated by my parents-in-law. They're wonderful folks.
Nice.
And it's got a cassette player, and I got the connector that goes to your iPhone, which is fine, and the lightning to auxiliary. And I was driving around today playing Tenacious D as loud as I could. And
Tenacious D.
Beelzebub.
Yeah.
It's just got the devil singing as loud as he can. I love that. And I felt like I'm being a bit of a rebel today. I'm going to play Tenacious D really loud as I drive around. Let's see what they think about that.
They probably thought it was great.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty huge down there.
Yeah.
Good old Jack Black or
and Kyle Gass. Yeah. I went to go and see Tenacious. We're going off on a massive tangent. Is that okay?
Oh, it's all about. Man.
Oh, fine. I went and saw
all the time.
I went and saw Tenacious D at the Hammersmith Apollo in London many years ago, and I managed to get right to the front in the audience. And Kyle Gass What? He stopped playing guitar and leant forward and put his finger towards the audience. And I was within 1 inch of touching his finger. Kyle Gass.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a little tidbit for you.
Did he
You're
sweat
welcome.
on you?
No. I may have had an accident with a bottle and needed to use the bathroom. Not like an accident with any injuries, but like aiming problems because you're drunk at a gig.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there a few times.
Yeah, right. And missed and got the person's leg in front of me instead of getting it in the bottle because there was no way I was moving from the front of that audience because I was so close. So yeah, there you go.
That's cool. That's cool. Look, I stood beside the stage. This is many, many years ago when Devo. I don't know if you're familiar with Devo.
Devo, no, don't know that one.
Devo was an old one of the first new wave bands to come out of the States.
Right.
And they did that whip it good.
Oh, that rings a bell.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it. When there's something going wrong, you must whip
do you
it.
know? I think I must. Yeah.
Probably heard it.
Maybe. Yeah. It
was pretty big.
Point. Yeah.
Anyway, so they were on, and there was another band called the Plasmatics, which is Wendy O. Williams,
right?
Who used to be topless, and all she'd wear was black tape over her nipples.
Right.
Anyway, they're super loud, and I couldn't hear for 5 days because I was standing.
No way.
Gigantic speaker, right? So.
Oh
yeah,
my word.
It was great though. Everyone's like, Neil, what's good? What? Someone
I've ever had that.
God?
No,
not really.
No. Oh yeah. So I went through a stage actually. Just going back to the God thing. The God thing is why we're here.
Yeah.
And I worked in a company where it was very much a 50-50 split of believers, non-believers. And I don't know how the conversation ever came up, but I started my own religion.
Or anything, or?
It's what? Sorry.
Did you guys arm wrestle or anything?
Yeah. That's what you do with non-believers, right? Team believers, team non-believers, arm wrestle, and whoever wins. I don't know. I started.
Well, we've
my
got
own
God
religion.
on our side.
So.
So.
Right? Yeah. Oh, and you still lost? Oh, how's that make you feel?
And here we go. Yes. Airlock. I am Canadian. I am on the West Coast and just outside of Vancouver.
I didn't know Canada had a West Coast. I thought it was all just. Eastern...
No, it's not just a giant igloo. No.
Right. Okay.
No,
I did know. But when you said, 5 p.m., I got ready for 5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and then I thought,
what the fuck is Neil?
Yeah, and I thought, well, maybe he meant Central, and then you said Pacific. I went, oh, okay, great, okay, that's fine. I'll have my dinner now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, got time to stuff some food down the gullet.
Yeah, I sat with my wife and watched The British Apprentice. She's a massive Anglophile, so we watch a lot of British TV shows.
Oh fuck! Some of it's awesome, man.
Yeah,
some of my favorite shows. Faulty Towers.
Oh yeah,
Red Dwarf.
Oh, I loved Red Dwarf. Oh yeah,
Benny Hill.
I'll get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking of Faulty Towers. I rescued a kitten. I'd been here for 3 or 4 months at this point, and I found a kitten when I was walking around the dog park. Brought him home. My wife cleverly named him Basil Palty. So,
oh no, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we now have another cat. We've got 2 cats and a dog. I brought the dog with me from the UK, and she's never been with cats before. There was already a resident cat. They tolerate each other, but this new cat is like the glue that holds the pets together. So Basil Palty, yeah, he goes between. He loves the dog, he loves the other cat, and so he goes and like shares secrets. But I mean, I'm imagining that's what happens. He goes, "Oh, you'll never guess what the dog said." Oh well.
In reality, though, one's shredding the other one, and
yeah, right. No, that's
it's all claws and fur.
Yeah, there has been a lot of fur, but the cats. I mean, the cats. I'm sorry, this isn't about religion, but I'm all in here with pets and everything. The cats love each other.
That's great.
The resident cat,
odd, but great.
Yeah, the resident cat is a Bengal, and she dislikes 90% of the creatures / humans. Yeah. She tolerates my wife, and I say tolerates, and I mean tolerates. She doesn't like. she'll go, yeah, you can touch me if you want, but anybody else, yeah, you might lose a hand. She loves the kitten. She licks that thing. She bathes him and everything.
Wow,
So, I don't know.
awesome.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, God, ha,
That fella.
yeah, that fella. I've never
Man, he
been convinced.
sucks.
It's quite nice. I've learned a heck of a lot from the shows that I watch.
Mhm.
And how to conduct myself. I'm a massive fan, and I don't think he gets enough recognition. Anthony Magnabosco.
Oh, Anthony? Oh, hell yeah. I know him personally, actually.
Yeah, do you? He's
yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah. He's a awesome dude. Awesome dude.
Yeah, and I feel like I watch him more because of how he conducts himself, and I take away a lot more from him.
Yeah.
And
the street epistemology stuff is what you're referring to.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. And he's just incredible. And I know that I don't always apply it in my videos. Sometimes I'm rude, but I don't mean to be rude in like a rude way. I'm just a bit sarcastic because I'm British, and that's
I was just gonna say it's a British thing.
yeah, it just comes across that way. I don't mean it to be rude.
Right.
But like the way he conducts himself is just awe-inspiring. I'm just a big fan of his. So
Actually have one of his little stickers right on the top of my little doobie container right there.
do you really?
Street epistemology.
Oh yeah. I hope that I know that there's atheist conventions over here, and I'm hoping to get. Oh, look at that! I've only just seen it because I've got it on slight delay. I've just seen the sticker come up on the screen.
Oh.
I
go.
can't actually see. Yeah, I have to look to the side to see what's going on the screen. I'm just listening here. But yeah, no, I'm hoping there's some atheist. Well, I know there's atheist conventions, which isn't, again, I don't think that's a thing in the UK. I don't think they do conventions for things. Unless it's YouTube. Have they really? I must have been in a hole somewhere. So I'm hoping to start going to some atheist conventions and start meeting some of these folks.
I'll let you know the next time we throw another Faithless Forum.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Because I was on the panel last year.
Really?
A few months ago in November, actually.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, let me know. Because and I know that there's one in April in Georgia.
Yeah, I think on Atheist Day, I think it is.
Yes, over Easter weekend, which the irony there,
which is hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, we're hoping to be able to go to that. We're not entirely sure yet, but the plan is that we're going to try and get there, which would be awesome.
Because if you can make it, because they're usually pretty good.
Yeah, well, and I've started making friends with lots of folks in the States who are atheist content creators, and
very good.
Pastor Mike, I speak to him fairly regularly. He's great.
Mike's awesome.
Yeah.
Another great voice too, by the way.
And he's Welsh as well, isn't he?
I'm part Welsh as well.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, he said he lived in Wales for a good long while.
Oh, did he?
As well, yeah.
Another guy I know, Creaky Blinder.
I've heard Creaky Blinder, but yeah, I need
he's Welshman too.
Oh, okay. Huh. I've moved away. I saw that you had Erica Gutsick Gibbon on.
Yes.
I've actually got a collaboration with her on Saturday. That video is going live on Saturday.
She's amazing, dude.
Yeah,
she's absolutely amazing.
I find the science behind evolution. I wish I understood it, but and it's only recently, and I say recently, like probably in the last 2 years, that I've actually, my brain started going, oh, that's how it works. And I still don't understand it. And I could never explain it. I could in very basic terms, but nowhere near as eloquently as Erica. But yeah,
her and Jackson and myself shared some pizza at the Faithless Forum. Actually,
did you really?
We all three of us like, well, let's just order 3 different ones. We can all mix and match.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So we did that.
Oh, I mean, if folks like you and she are going to atheist conventions, I'm there. I want to be there. I'll even let you see my face. You know?
Well, there you go.
I'll let you see what this British guy looks like.
Some of it before the camera crapped out on you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My eyes are my worst feature, so I'm sorry about that.
It may have seen me, and that's probably why it stopped.
No, you're a handsome fellow. I won't hear anymore. So yeah, no,
Right, yeah.
I'm looking forward to meeting some folks. I'm meant to be speaking to Oz. We keep missing each other. I'm down to have a phone call with him because I want to get
Oz
more
sucks.
involved. Yeah, well, I've heard that.
Now he stole my crush.
Oh, really? Right.
She's in the chat right now, actually.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
And
I
she
see
thinks
that.
you're great, by the way.
Oh, I see that. Oh, that's very kind. I'm very appreciative of how well my channel's going at the moment. Because when I first started talking to you, I watched. It was back in sort of June or July last year. I messaged you and said I'd really like to be on, but I'm moving soon. And then we kind
Yes.
of just stopped talking. And I was at that stage like 300 or 400 subscribers. And I did a collaboration with Simon Dan. I love flat Earth stuff. I think it's amazing.
I want to know if he was ever religious because he's awesome, and I'd love to have him on here.
Yeah, well, I mean, you should message him. He would be more than happy to come on, I reckon.
You think?
Yeah, oh yeah. The time difference would be a struggle because he's in Southampton, UK. Which,
yeah, I would do a Saturday show with him at like noon or something.
Yeah, he'd probably do it. He's such a nice guy. And so I did a video in November last year. Had about 600 subscribers, and it was one of Kent Hovine's Whack an Atheist. Man, I want to be whacked by that guy, by the way.
I know. I could only dream.
Yeah, I hope so. So I did like a video like defending Simon Dan, who doesn't need defending. I just thought it was a funny video, and it was at the same time that Emma Thorne also did it.
Someone else I should get on here too.
I've got some kind. We don't know quite what yet, but we're in talks about doing some kind of collaboration together. Coming up in sort of April.
Mention my name.
I will. I absolutely will. Yeah, we've been talking, so hopefully, I've also got planning on one with Godless Engineer as well.
Oh, John's awesome.
He's such a nice man. Oh yeah, we've been emailing back and forth. He's so nice.
Yeah, he is.
He just seems like a really nice guy, and he's like, as soon as I mentioned it, he said, "Yep, we're doing this." But anyway, so
he's down for that.
Yeah, and that's what I love about this community as well, is that the fact that regardless of size of creator, and I don't mean physically, I mean, the numbers, everybody's willing to work with each other. And that's the way that this will all work, is everybody talking to one another and videos feeding each other more views and more content. That's how it works. So, I've forgotten what I was saying. I did a Simon Dan video. And he saw the video and then messaged me. He takes a break twice a year for 2 weeks. And then in that time, he gets other creators. Do you really?
Yeah.
I mean,
he gets other creators to take over his channel. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I like that.
I don't do that. I just sorry guys, I'm out of here for 2 weeks.
Sure. You're on your own. Deal with it. So I was lucky enough to be one of the guest hosts on his channel, and at the time I had 600 subscribers, and he had over 400,000. I was like, I said to my wife, this has just happened, and I can't believe it. And I don't think I would be able to do what I do without her support. I don't speak highly enough of her enough, and I feel like I probably do speak highly of her all the time, but it's still not enough because she's that amazing. She's like, okay, go and do it. And she, I bounced ideas off of her, and she's like, yeah, give that a go. And I did this video, and I hit the monetization threshold on the 1st of this year.
Congrats, man!
Which was, thank you. I was over the moon. Because my other channel that I mentioned earlier it's been monetized since 2011, but I mean, I get no views on that channel, and I left it for a few years, and it just died.
It's happened with my other channel, the gaming channel that I have.
Yeah, right. If you leave it for too long, that's it. You've ruined the algorithm, and I don't know how to get it back. So that's another reason why I started this one. Anyway, so
I'll still upload shit from time to time.
Right. Oh no, and I still do upload stuff on there, but I mean, I'll get to it in a second actually. But so yeah, hit monetization on the SkepTick channel on the 1st. And then on the 11th was when I was covering Dan. Overnight, I got 1,000 subscribers, and then for the next few weeks, literally overnight. The following 24 or 36 hours, another 1,000 subscribers, and it just kept growing, and my numbers, my views were going up. People were coming in. I think by the end of like the first week, I'd gone up to like 4,000 subscribers. Just from doing this collaboration. And I was like, I need to do more of this. So do you know Deconverted Man?
I know of him, and that's
Sure.
someone else that I kind of want to get on here too.
Yeah, well, I did something like this on his channel. It was we were just again just talking nonsense to each other, but making it exciting. So I did did that kind of collaboration with him, and then I did something with there's a guy who should definitely come on here, David John Wellman.
Ooh, yes, I know that name too.
He's smart,
dude.
He is brilliant. And I've done some things with him, and we've got some more talks to do, some more stuff together as well. Definitely get David on.
I just subbed to you because I thought I'd already done that, but I hadn't. You're like 8.14 odd K.
Yeah. So this is what I mean,
dude.
It's this last, especially.
I feel so inadequate.
No, don't. But this is the thing. Like, the more we do this kind of thing, and creators talk to each other and do things on each other's channels, the more everybody's going to grow and make a bigger voice, and that's what this is all about. So I'm all for it, and that's what I mean with John at Godless Engineer and Emma Thorne. They're again bigger creators, but they're happy to do stuff with the smaller folks, which just makes a bigger voice.
I'm not a huge creator or anything. I only have I think just under 2,600 subs, but that's a huge amount. I still like to promote subs or channels that only have a few hundred subs or something.
Yeah, right. And but that's the thing. And I like David John Wellman was under 1,000 subscribers when I first started talking to him, and I was like, come on, we'll do something together. We'll get you over 1,000 and let's do some more stuff. And he did some stuff with Deconverted Man as well. And he just started flying. I'm all for it. I did Willow, who you spoke to last week, wasn't it? It was last week.
Yes.
She mentioned doing some stuff together. I think I maybe said, I want to do something for your channel, and she's like, yeah, come on then. So we've got I'm helping her out with the this series that she's doing. So yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Willow's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I just feel like I like learning stuff. So watching other channels like that, because I want to be a good ally. I don't know. I don't know what to say or do. And so learning from channels, but I want to know what to say and that's why I like watching Erica, and I like.
Yeah, well, you really just got to be in their corner when it counts.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, absolutely. But also I want to learn the science behind it, and that's why Willow stuff's great, because you can learn loads.
Right.
And the fact that I'm reading the stuff for their channel, it's like, okay, I'm really learning because I'm saying the words. So it's a little bit selfish, really, because I'm just doing it so I can learn. I'm not Willow. If you're listening, Willow, I'm doing it also because I want to. So yeah, I'm all for us all collaborating together and doing more things.
Shit, yeah.
So
absolutely, me too. That's why I do the after parties as well, because you get to be introduced to more of the atheist community, right?
Yeah,
so there's usually about 8 or 9 of us in here. Usually,
and I've seen. Yeah, I mean, I usually go to bed at around 10, so 10 Eastern is. What, 8 for you? No, 7. 7.
7, yeah.
7. Oh.
Are you gonna? You'll be able to stick around for a little bit, though, right?
Oh yeah. No, I'm down tonight. I'm like, I've eaten a lot.
I took a nap.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that. I'm terrible. I can't nap. No, I need more tea. I need that'll keep me going. No, I've had a lot of sugar today, so I'm. You've probably got me for it. Yeah. Can you tell? Actually, this is me regular. When I'm in front of a microphone, I get so excited to do it.
Yeah, wait till I've had 17 O. Henrys, then we'll talk.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I love it. So yeah, no, you've got me for a while. Sorry.
Okay, great, awesome. No. You live in the U.S. I'm in Canada. I'm the one that says sorry.
Well, yeah, but I'm British.
Oh, well, that's true too, and I think we kind of adapted that from you, or maybe more like stole it. I think.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
So, are you as into the Queen as we are?
No, fuck her.
No. Oh no. Oh well,
No, I think monarchy should be dead by now, all over the globe, not just
sure.
England.
And and I understand that.
We
but
don't need them anymore.
No, we don't. But I love the Queen.
She's entertaining as
I just
fuck.
love
My
her.
grandmother had tea with her, actually.
No.
Yeah, back in the late 80s, I think, or
For
early
crying
90s.
out loud.
Yeah, she came down to sign a book at UBC.
Oh,
And my grandma held the book for her, and the tea was like, "Would you like to have tea?" And my grandma was like, "Yeah." And so they went and had a cup of tea. It was great.
I'm British. What? I'm from the country.
We gathered that.
but so I should be more in line to have tea with the Queen because I'm British. How did that happen?
You'll have to ask. I was going to say I'll have to ask my grandmother, but she's no longer with us.
Oh, okay.
The Queen outlived her.
20 years ago, I would have said, "Well, let's séance her."
Yeah. Well, let's get her up. Get her up on the crystal ball or the Ouija board. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No. But now, I don't. It's very comforting not believing in an afterlife. I used to be more stressed out when I did believe in an afterlife.
Right. Because you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Right?
And now I'm like,
Canadian Ollyman wants me to ask you about disc golf, and I'm like, no. Do you even know what disc golf is?
I've seen, because I watch, I consume TikTok like a crazy person, and there's always, I don't know why it comes up in my feed, but I get disc golf videos in my feed, so I watch them. I think that's why, because once you start, that's it.
Yeah.
So, would I say God save the Queen? I mean, no. I mean, I just did, but I wouldn't say it and mean it. Do you know what I mean?
I like the oh, for sure. I like the Sex Pistols version, actually. God save the Queen. No. She ain't no human being.
Well, I mean, and that's evident. How old is she? She's got to be about 1,000 now.
I'm thinking, yeah. She's up there. She's going to outlive everybody. She'll outlive Keith Richards, for fuck's sake.
I mean, well, will she though? She's got COVID now.
I know. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I hope she's okay.
I know. And if she dies because of COVID, and my chances of having tea with her completely out the window, I will be distraught.
Well, plus you've moved to Kentucky. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't think you can ring her up and say, "Come on down for some tea in Kentucky."
Well, she loves horse racing though, so.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah.
You know. And I was actually born in the town next to where she lives. That's how southern I am.
Ollie says the royal family are really just mascots now, aren't they?
Essentially, yeah. They're just money makers for the UK because everybody goes to see the royal family. So it's just a good income for the UK now. And that's why I like them.
You know what videos I find myself laughing my ass off at is the guards, like all the guards at like Buckingham Palace or whatever.
Yeah.
And people that get in their way and they just fucking scream.
Yeah, they just mow them down.
I love it. Yeah, it's great.
And they don't care. No. But so
but people are stupid and get in their way. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I just can't get on board with the God Save the Queen. And that's the one of the major things that annoys me about them. Not Andrew paying millions of dollars to a woman he never met. You know, that doesn't annoy me as much as they're very religious. You know.
Are they?
Yeah, they do everything. I don't know if it's more ceremonial now or if they actually do believe. I feel like
I don't
they
know.
do.
I got her on my speed dial. I could phone her up and ask if you like.
If you have her on your speed dial, I'm quitting right now.
That's it. Life is over.
Yeah. I don't get to have tea with her, and you've got her on speed dial.
Yeah, well, you know.
Can you imagine?
I'm her drug dealer. No,
right. Now, it sounded silly before. Now, just all of a sudden sounded believable.
Well, sure. I live in BC. We're the home of BC Bud, right? So.
Right. Okay. I'm probably the most boring non-believer there ever is. I've never even tried weed.
I would not call you boring.
Oh well. I mean, in terms of
you come up visit me. You'll be trying weed.
Will I? Well, no, but I won't put any smoke in my lungs because of my voice career.
You don't have to.
Oh no, you don't. You can
edibles.
Yeah.
Oh, I got little gummy bears for you.
Right. Okay. All of a sudden, I'm very busy.
All of a sudden, I moved to Vancouver.
Yeah. Right. All right. There you go. Yeah. So. I barely drink. I barely even drink. I'm very, very tame. Just drink tea.
It pains me, dude. It pains me.
I do
because
drink.
I've got this here, 12-year-old Macallan single malt.
Nice.
I can't touch it. I can't
What?
touch it.
Why?
I'll tell you what. If you come visit me, you can have it because I take anticoagulants now, or AKA.
Oh.
And I can't touch that. So I can sneak the occasional beer in, but
Right.
still, any alcohol interferes with the processing.
Oh, that's a shame.
Of the drug. So I can't. I don't want to die. So
that
well,
makes
not
sense.
yet, anyway.
Yeah, sure. And it's like that great Robbie Williams line. I'm not scared of dying. I just don't want to.
Yeah, just not yet.
Yeah, just not ready.
I'm not finished.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, I'm not even 40 yet. I've got plenty to do.
Well, I'm 55, so I'm climbing up there.
No way.
Yeah.
What cream do you use?
Cream?
Yeah,
Well,
like the wrinkle cream. You have got no ring. You've got no wrinkle.
Oh, I was thinking, what do I put in my coffee? But
no. Like what face care are you doing? What's your routine? How do you look not 55?
Well, I appreciate that, but when I met my biological family, youthful looks are in the family.
Oh, really?
It's genetic, kids.
I mean, eye bags are genetic in my family, so
I got a few. I could pack some clothes in those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like I could do my monthly shop, my monthly groceries in the eye bags that I have. It's another reason why I'm just a floating circle most of the time. Nobody wants to see this. I got very lucky with my wife. I need to go and get her eyes checked or not,
Yes.
Because if she did, she'd see what I actually look like, and maybe,
I think it's also the air up here is cleaner.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah. I live near a power station that's just spewing out grossness all the time. My skin's
power
gonna age.
station, like electrical, or
Yeah. Well, no, that is coal. There's lots of vapor in the air. So yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. I don't know how far away it is, but you can see it, and you can see like the plumes coming out. So maybe I'm going to look 55 before I turn 40. I don't know. If I look like you, I'll be fine.
Apparently, Jenna says I'm the equivalent of, or has the equivalent of black don't crack, but he's white.
White don't. Nope, I've got nothing.
Okay, have fun, Jenna. Jenna's doing her show tonight, so.
Oh, is she? Oh, bye,
Yeah.
Jenna. She's lovely. She follows. We follow each other on Twitter, I think.
She's amazing. She's an amazing lady.
Do you know what? 8,000. I've been predicted to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of next month, is what they're saying.
Oh man,
the social blade thing.
What's your secret, man?
Just consistent content and you do that. You've got the show
3 days a week.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I've got so lucky so far. And I mean, but so my
bandana is my secret.
There you go. Just you've got some elastic up there, sort of pulling it all back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like the guy from Star Trek Insurrection, just keep pulling the skin.
So this my SkepTick channel makes more money in ad revenue, and has made more money in ad revenue than my old channel has in 10 years in this last sort of 2 months. So that's another reason I've stepped away.
Well, when people actually do use the super chats and click the ad stuff, I get about $140 a month out of this.
Nice. Yeah, it's a great
a little
way.
extra, right?
Yeah, right. But so I think the fact that I've done some good collaborations, and I've got some good collaborations coming up, is why my channel's doing good. The Simon Dan stuff, I know, is what gave it the boost it first needed. But
that guy's got like 800 gazillion subscribers.
He's got, at the time of me doing his video, he had 420,000.
Yeah, which is amazing. But he's really good, so
he's brilliant. But again, he's consistent. He does it week in, week out. But
Control Tuesdays, all that.
Yeah, and I love all that stuff. But so after about 3 weeks, the views and the algorithm started dying down. And I love young Earth creationists for the wrong reasons. And I did a Matt Powell video about 4 weeks ago, and it did okay. Matt Powell. It did okay. It got me, a couple of thousand views. What actual in-person words?
No.
Oh,
Just
I'd pay
Twitter.
to see that. I tell you, I would pay
Just
to
Twitter.
see that. But so yeah, I did this video, and
I've had pencils that are fucking sharper than that.
accurate. Don't give him sharp objects though. He'll puncture his Dr. Peel banana that he's got. So yeah, the Simon Dan algorithm like was amazing. It did some great things, and I did this Matt Powell video, and it bumped. You know, at the time I had like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, and I got like 6,000 views in a couple of days, and then it just tailed off, and I went, oh, okay, I'll just wait until the next one. And then all of a sudden, like 4 or 5 days after I uploaded it, it just started going. Like it.
That's cool.
And it got to like, I think it's at about 47,000 views now. And it's only 3 weeks ago, like 3-4 weeks ago, I uploaded it, which I know that's small, but that's still a significant amount. And that video has just been pulling people in, and my views are going up and up each week. And I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I'm glad it did.
Yeah, for sure. Because you climbed up there pretty quick, I must say.
Yeah.
And I meant to say, I've had marbles sharper, not pencils.
Oh, sure. I mean, but you would have had pencils sharper, definitely. But that goes without saying.
Yes. Airlock said Dan was the reason he subbed to you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not sure.
Well, make sure you do subscribe to Neil as well if you've come over. I mean,
I think they already did. So
good.
Oh,
they already were. Yeah. But yeah, so and I want to do some sort of big collaboration when I get to 10,000. I want to do things with like 5 or 6 creators, and I don't know.
Oh, if you want to have me on, I come on for that.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. How are you with pre-recorded stuff though?
Oh, fine.
Great. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
because that my channel is a pre-recorded thing. You know, I prepare the stuff and I edit it all together. But yeah, I'd love to have people. I just I want to be a part of the community that is like integrating the community as well. I want to get people involved, and I want to be involved in other people's videos and channels and stuff. So I just think it's important. I think we need to all sort of look out for each other, regardless of. Don't think of it as a subscriber count thing. Just think of it as like working together to make atheism more normal. You know.
I'll honestly, dude. And most of the people that have been a part of my show know that I don't care about how many I have.
Sure.
It's about getting these messages out there. It's about getting these stories out there because they can help people.
Yeah.
So if I grow because of that, then that means it's working.
Yeah.
Like the people are noticing and people are hearing the stories and they're sharing it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I aim for. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm not about the clout, you know.
No.
It's about the
but it'd be nice to have clout so that you can help more people.
More people. Right.
Yeah. It's not about, I want to be the biggest. It's about, I want to get bigger to help more people or do more stuff that could help people, or, you know, make
you
this
check
thing...
out the screen now, Willow's got a thank you for you.
Oh yeah, there you go. See, trans education series. So yeah, she messaged me earlier today, and I said, "Oh, I'm coming onto Neil's channel." So, I said I'd get that over tomorrow or next week for.
Yeah, Willow's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely great. So yeah, and
that stood out to me was the style.
Yes,
style.
But that's the thing. Like, there's so many people that have their own individual style, and it just works. And it's great that nobody tries to take that and copy it. But they go, well, that works for them. Maybe I could try this. You know, it's more of like a compliment when people like take an idea from you and expand on it. And yeah.
Good night, Angie.
Oh, is Angie off?
Yeah, Angie's going to bed. Angie came and met me when I was in Texas.
Oh, really?
She didn't get tickets to the thing. She just wanted to come give me a hug.
Oh, nice.
She showed up and gave me a big hug, which was
awesome. Please know that you'll helping. I can't say you'll. I'm too British for that. I try and say it, but it doesn't sound right. You're
too British.
I'm too British. Really.
Blimey.
What's that? Want another cup of tea? Cup of tea.
Ex Van Jelly Carol said, please know that you all are helping people who are really hurting and need out of religion. Yeah. So thank you, Carol.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's what I want to do. That's what I like doing.
I've gotten a few emails of people saying that have thanked me for what I do. So
nice.
I know it's reaching people, and that makes me feel good.
The thing with me is, when it comes to content creation, I don't really know anything. And my wife was a
Yeah,
big
but you
fan.
just got to talk, dude, and people will listen.
And I think that's what's
You
working
can read
for me.
cereal box ingredients.
Yeah,
and
I
people will listen.
think that's. I'm just going to play on that. Just use that. But my wife was a massive fan of Mystery Science Theater. Do
Mhm.
you know that show?
Absolutely, with Crow and
Yeah.
yeah.
And that style of like the folks in there will watch something and run a commentary on it. And that's basically what I do. I just look at a video and go, well, that's ridiculous because of this. And but people love that sort of thing, apparently. But that's
Yeah.
that's what Simon Dan, he was a massive influence in my channel before I started, because I watched him
Not surprising.
every week and I was like, he's a British guy, he takes videos and he interjects. I could do that, but I didn't want to do the same thing as him, and I was like, I hate belief systems and what they do to people, so maybe I could do it on that. And so I just gave it a go. But yeah, so he was a massive influence. So the fact that he asked me to cover his channel that one time, I was absolutely blown
That's
away.
pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. And I've moved away from the country he lives in, and now he, in inverted commas, knows me. And I'm never, unless I go back to the UK at some point and say, hey, do you want to go for a beer?
You guys are still on the same planet. You realize?
Well, that's
right?
true. Yeah, it's just so far now. It takes 18 hours to get there, and through flights and transfers and everything. It's not just a hop in the car and drive down 45 minutes to Southampton, which is how long it would have taken.
No. Right.
So
last time I was in England was 1981, I believe. I saw one of the last shows that Sid Vicious was alive for.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wasn't born then.
I was in high school.
No.
I went to a high school called Charles E. London, so we did the London to London trip, right?
So nice! Isn't London wonderful?
I loved it. It was fucking great there.
I don't think London gets enough good press.
I agree.
Yeah,
we stayed by the Paddington station over by the tube.
Oh, London Paddington. Yeah, I used to. That's the station I would go into because I lived on the Paddington line.
Oh, awesome! Yeah.
So yeah. I'm very southern. I lived right down south in the UK. So
London is rainy, Baxter says.
Yeah.
A couple of days it rained while I was there, but most of the time it was just cloudy-ish.
Right. Yeah, that sounds about right. And I think people think it rains all the time in the UK. It doesn't. Maybe 3 out of 4 days. That's not all the time.
Airlock, I am an old school metal head. As a matter of fact, I sing in a band still, and the music that you hear at the beginning and ending of all my videos is all my stuff.
Oh, and that's another thing. Like, you could be writing music for other people's channels to use as intros.
Some use my music already.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Wow. Maybe I'll tap you up for something.
Well, I think we got about 14 or 15 professionally done songs. So
have you really?
Yeah, we're in the process of putting together some new demo type songs to be recorded professionally again. So
nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah, about another 9 of them, I think.
Oh wow! How long have you been doing that?
I've been doing
55 years.
Actually, 55 years, and actually doing music in a band. I've been a singer like since I was a kid. Like I did choir and stuff like that. Right. But as a rock band singer, probably since 1998, 99.
Oh wow! Oh okay.
So, yeah.
I was in a jazz band for a while as a singer.
Cool. I love jazz. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite jazz albums is Charlie Watts, from the Stones. He did a Charlie Watts jazz quartet or quintet or something like that, I think.
Oh, nice.
And the first album he released is fantastic.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I recommend it.
I need to
the band name, my band name Airlock is or Airlock, I think is probably how you pronounce that, is Liminus. It's Liminnis. There is a link to my music in the description box if you like.
Nice.
Over on SoundCloud. And oh, look who showed up. He's a little late, but yeah, Mikey Famine. Watching over on Twitter. Nice. Mikey's my producer, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And an amazing one at that. He did all these new intros and stuff for me. Oh yeah.
I've watched a few videos where
he's taking care of his lady.
Yeah. Sorry to hear about all that, Mikey. Sorry about that dude over there who's just ruining it for everyone.
fucking Putin on the Ritz.
She's. I mean, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to give him any airtime, but I think we should try and make him look as ridiculous as possible. We've got a lot of power now as massive social media users. We can do a lot of damage as well as, you know, consumers of social media, and we can spread messages of how ridiculous he is.
Yes. Yeah, and he does.
Yeah.
Tons of Mike says he was in a jizz band. Tons. That's sort of, but it just wasn't coming along.
Oh no, that's like the worst kind of like inappropriate dad joke.
Oh, that's Tons of Mice for you.
Oh really? Well,
yeah.
I mean, it was good, but yeah.
He's the chat clown, that's for sure.
Right. Okay. I like how all these folks have got these little spanners. This is something I haven't explored. They're like moderators for your chat, I guess.
You know what? It goes back to I was like Oprah with the wrenches. You get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you know, or spanner as they're called.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
But no, that's fine.
That tool.
I use either or. Like at work, I'll say, "Hey, pass me the spanner." And what the fuck is a spanner?
Right. Yeah.
You know, but which is weird because I work in a lab because I'm a chemist, but. Sometimes you have to, you know, fix a few nuts and bolts.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Things need fixing. You know, it doesn't all work at the time.
Yes.
This is the type of music played. Right.
The cantina. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. The Star Wars cantina.
Yeah.
I actually have the Lego Mos Eisley Cantina.
Oh, really?
Master Builder series. Yeah. The newest Lego set I bought, which also was, I purchased it because some of the funds, I believe, go to some trans, or LGBTQI plus type charities.
Yeah.
And I just think the piece is brilliant myself because I think it just exemplifies everything. It's this one here. Everyone is awesome.
Oh, nice.
Right? Which is a really cool display piece. So
yeah,
I had to pick that up.
Oh, nice. That's something I need
really
to
cool.
get into more is Lego, because I haven't played. Do you play Lego? Yes, I'm a 38-year-old man and I play with Lego.
I'm a 55-year-old guy who builds like the Batmobile and shit like that over there. So.
Perfect. Yeah, I need to. I love Lego.
And I've got minifigs all right here. Like here's a little Jack Skellington.
Oh, nice.
And the newest one that came in the mail a couple days ago was my Deadpool minifig right there.
Oh, that's awesome. The trouble is, I had a decent Spider-Man one for a while, a little Spider-Man minifigure that was a keychain, and I put him on my keys, and then put him on my pocket, and he lost both of his hands and one of his legs. So
you have a crippled Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, I just threw it out because it's like, well, it's pointless. Spider-Man hasn't got his hands. What use is it?
You can't spin webs. What's going on here?
Yeah, you can't climb up walls with stumps. You know?
Nope, you can't.
Threw him away. Sorry, Spider-Man. He is my favorite of the.
I'm a Spider-Man fan too.
Yes. The games that they used to release on the Xbox before. I played those to death.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
But I think I was always an X-Men guy too. So Wolverine and Deadpool, of course, are right up there.
I've got a little bit of a crush on Hugh Jackman anyway.
Oh, there you go.
So. Yeah, because musical theatre wise, I played Curly many moons ago in Oklahoma, and I consumed the Trevor Nunn version, which has Hugh Jackman playing Curly. So that was when I got a bit of almost like I just want to be his friend, that kind of crush. Just want to, nothing sexual. I just want to be his friend. I might write to him and say, "Hey Hugh, do you want to be my friend?" No.
Please,
just please be my friend. I don't know anybody in this country. He doesn't even live here, does he? Back in
I think he has a home here.
Maybe in LA or something.
Yeah. But but you know what, SkepTick, man, we've already done the hour.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we went
over.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. We touched on the religion part.
Yeah, a little bit.
Getting the hell out of it there, but
I just like talking. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I like talking too. So it's good that we got together to do this.
When I get going, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. But we are going to do some more talking because we are going to do an after party, guys. So if you are interested in joining us in the after party, there's room for a few of you. So you can let me know via Twitter or Facebook or whatever social media. My email is also in the description box below. Oh, and by the way, I do have the link tree for the SkepTick right down below, so you can follow him or stalk him, if you will, anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you can find him are all. I think you got 5 or 6 links in there, so
Yeah.
you can find him there. But dude, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I've really enjoyed this. It's just nice.
Yeah,
to
me
chat.
too, man. It was great.
Yeah.
And just I sort of got slush panties from the accent a little bit. So
Oh well.
you know,
You're
well,
welcome.
it's okay. I'll wipe.
Yeah, sure. Front to back, right?
Yeah, front to yeah, is that how it works?
I don't know. Well, no
I
idea.
don't know. Side to side.
Yeah, as long as it's clean, who cares?
Exactly. Exactly. Now we're just getting gross.
Yeah,
Sorry
right.
about that, folks.
We'll save that for the after party.
You're like, sorry, you do this shit all the time. Yeah? But anyway, we are going to get into. There is a link to watch if you want to watch. It is down below as well in the description box. Thank everybody for coming along here and hanging out. I do appreciate. Hang on, let me get to the banners here. All right, so yeah, so thanks. There we go. No Mikey, so it's tough to do. Thank you, everyone in the chat over on Twitch and YouTube, and also on Twitter if you're watching there as well. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Also, thanks to my amazing patrons. You guys are really the only reason I am able to still do this and stay alive at the same time. All the links to all the other things that I do, like True North Talk, well, which is coming up, the nonprofits, and the currently on hiatus Atheists Drinking Out Loud show are all linked in the description box below as well. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And once I'll say it again, if you want to jump in with us, please let me know, Twitter, Facebook, or we'll get you a link, Staggerson, through Discord. And you can jump into Stags is one of the people that has been with me since pretty much day one of doing this.
Nice.
Right? So I've known him for Jesus, probably like 5 years now.
Wow.
So yeah. But he disappeared for a little while and now he's back.
Oh, good.
He's back in black. He hit the sack. No, never mind. Anyway, until then, guys, like I always say at the end of these interviews, like the late great Christopher Hitchens once said, it's called faith because it's not knowledge. And we'll see you guys in the after party. And for those of you who aren't going to watch it, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Take care, guys.
What's untangled?